One of my favorite quotes is something that told to me a lot in the last 5 or 6 defining years of performance is that all you could ever want is on the other side of fear. Everything that you could ever want is on the other side of fear.
Wow, that's good.
And fear stops us from a lot, especially creative mindsets where, the song's not ready, it's not good enough, my performance chops aren't there. So really, and, I'm not holier than thou or, this is from just a place of honest candidness. It's just accepting the fear, looking it in the face, and just putting it out there, whatever that is. And like you mentioned, early on in my career, I did a lot of performance videos, drum covers of pop music.
Did you do those just at your house? Where did you do these?
So I was fortunate, again, with relationships. I had some friends here in school in audio engineering. So they approached me. They was like, hey, man, I need to get some credit hours in the studio. Can you put a band together? Well, I was struggling to find players. So it's like, how about I come in and we do this video project? I had a friend who was a young, videographer student as well. So it was like, let's pull these connections. And we all created a bunch of content. I was able to pay them what I could at the time on my small budget. It was pizza and a little bit of cash. But I came out with an early EPK of my performances, which, I'm not the first guy to the well. There have been other players that have put stuff out there. But this was 10 years ago, 10 years ago. And it really did help me market myself as a player. And now that's kind of become an industry standard for touring musicians is, labels, especially with higher acts, want to see, okay, if we're hiring this guy to come on, no rehearsal, no audition, what's he do, who's he played with? So, having those performance clips out there really helped establish me, especially as a young player, 18, 19 years old, whenever that was.
Wow. Boy, there's so much there. I love getting on the other side of fear, first of all. It's I've done a lot of reading the past couple of years. There's been so much new research come out on emotion and how to deal with it right and how not to deal with it by stuffing it down or you could say, well, I'm not going to be afraid, no fear. I was like,
no, you just have to accept it. Yeah.
Right. The fear is there.
It is.
So the answer is not denying that fear exists.
Exactly.
It's owning it, but moving forward anyway.
Sure, and to be candid, I still struggle with that daily, and in a season of life now where I'm still working as a performer, but wanting to grow a business and sow seeds of business here in Nashville and in the entertainment industry.
Interesting.
There's a lot of fear of, well, maybe I'm not good enough. It's coming back. It feels like the same pivotal moment for me now as it was when I was 18, wanting to be in touring, and now that I've had 10 years of it. Still wish to do it, but do something additionally and grow the next season of life. And I'm feeling that same fear.
Wow. Thank you for your honesty. This is so much what I want this podcast to be about. And I think your generation has so much to teach older generations. Not so much even my generation, but my parents' generation. There was a lot of the mindset, well, I'll get this job and I'll have it for 30 years. I may even retire here. I mean, that's inconceivable now. So I got to believe your generation, I think, right, is a little freer from that. Yes? No?
I believe so. And even more so that, I'm not old by any means, but the generation under me, I have friends that are younger, 20, 21.
Yeah.
And even they're more excited about kind of a more nomadic experience in a sense.
That's good.
I'm going to create this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to go here, and that's great. Part of that may be age, but it also seems to kind of be a generational thing of, not accepting one structural path of life.